Hi,
Hi.
Christian Berner. Could you tell us your position in the Opera House?
I'm the Chief Financial Officer of the Zurich Opera House.
We are really happy today to understand more about your job, what you are doing here. So could you define for us what your job is, how a day at the office looks like?
Every day is different, I have to say. My main responsibility is to make sure that the opera has enough money to produce great art, to pay great artists, and to produce shows, really, at the end of the day. So I have to make sure that financially we're in balance, so that what we spend and what we take in is equalized, and that's really my main responsibility.
Could you share with us the three main skills you think you need to do your job?
I think the main skill is to be able to deal with people, to be honest, with difficult people like this one. With people, we have a lot of employees, we have a lot of staff, we have a lot of artists, and a lot of personnel issues that have to be dealt with all the time. So I think people skills are really the most important thing. In addition, in my position, I think understanding finance helps, if I can say that. So an understanding of accounting and financing is important. And last but not least, I would say it also helps if you understand opera, the business of opera and the repertoire and so on, because then it's much easier to put things into perspective and to know what we are doing here.
What do you think is the most difficult thing about the job?
Managing a corona crisis. That's really been, I think, in my years here, the biggest challenge I've ever had. I have to say it was and is pretty much a nightmare, but we try to do it as best as we can. No, I think the main challenge is really to make sure that everybody is happy, that the government is happy, that the sponsors are happy, that the artists are happy and like to perform here and like to work here, and to keep everything in a balance. And of course, financially things are always challenging. Money is more tight, the government has to save money, companies are facing difficult times, so it's challenging to keep it going, and that needs a lot of persuasion and a lot of passion and a lot of selling skills also, I would say. So that's really challenging, but at the same time working in an opera house is fantastic. I think it's a dream job, and it's when you can work in a place which produces great art, it's very rewarding.
Yeah.
So I'm very happy.
What part of your job do you like the best?
I like the part best which relates to the art that we do. If I'm on duty in shows, I love doing that. I love being there in the evening, greeting the artists, seeing the shows, seeing them after the show, and because that's what it's all about and why we do this. So everything which is related to what we produce and what we perform is really what I enjoy the most. And it's like after a long day here solving problems, when you then can listen to Alcina with Julie Fuchs, it's fabulous. So I think that's the best part.
Thank you very much.
C'est tout?
I think you did the
C'est tout?
perfect job.
Pas plus?
He was ready for more. Do you want more questions?